and we're waiting, and it says we're live.
Oh,
Yo, are we live?
Well, it says so. Hey, everybody.
I believe it. It looks like we are live.
ooh.
What up, boys?
How's it going?
Yeah, I don't want to do too much of intro because we were just talking about last weekend a little bit. So yeah, obviously this weekend we got Tommy and Adam. Tommy, you were just crowned the Phoenix champion of the SEC region this weekend, right?
There's one more left.
One
so I
more
guess
left?
Not officially, but
Not official, but pretty damn close.
statistically, yes.
Yes, nice. Congrats on that. And then we got returning guest Dr. H just coming on because Adam, you recently moved to Phoenix or Mesa.
Mhm.
So you guys have been able to drive a little bit more together. But we were talking about what obviously happened last weekend was drift to death, and we were talking about how psychopathic Jake is. So you were kind of giving Tommy the lowdown on like the schedule of like what Saturday to Sunday night, basically, or Saturday to Sunday in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we for us, we were up with you until what, 5?
yeah, I left there, like James, thank you, James, drove me at like 5:15 to the airport, and my flight was at like 7.
Yeah.
So yeah, like from
Ruined it.
I don't know, like 2 a.m. to about 6, or 5:15, we were just out front, just shooting the shit, talking about RC cars.
So
And then
so that night, basically, somewhere around 6, I would say everybody had left, or most of the people had left, and I think me and Judd were the only ones still there. He went to a cot in his office. I sat down at my pit table, and I slept for about an hour, and then there was people like showing up to the track around 7:45 a.m. because we told everyone like just show up whenever you want, we'll be here. So then I really didn't drive I got a little bit of a boost that morning. I had about 3 monsters and I drove for I think until about 11, and then I was just done. And then we didn't close the track until 5 p.m. You know, we were all still there hanging out, and then I think we all have a similar story of like basically after 5 we went home, went straight to bed, and didn't wake up till the next day. But then Jake's psychotic. Like he goes, you know, he has his Monday, goes to work, and then he's at the track by himself on Tuesday doing laps. That's crazy.
My kind of guy.
Yeah, because Tommy, you go to the track a lot, right?
I go to the track way more than I'd like to admit, yes. But I mean, that's kind of the thing, like anybody that like says, oh, how do you get better? How do you do that? It's not the car. It's seat time. It's driving, and it's just repetition. That's all it is.
Especially for the comp stuff, like just having done, we've talked about this a bunch, but having done a lap around a certain course thousands and thousands and thousands of times, when you are in that competitive atmosphere, it just, you know, your muscle memory just kind of kicks in and takes over, and it takes less effort to drive really precisely, I think.
Yep. I agree 100%.
All right, so let's do our normal intro real quick. We just let's see. We had some boys on Friday, and we all know that the audio for that wasn't the best, so we'll definitely we've broken the ice with Miko now, so we should be able to have a more proper interview with Miko and Vincent coming up in the future.
That was very shotgun. I'm sorry, you guys.
Yeah, we kind of had set that up. You know, we didn't have any time to like test out the setup at all. We kind of just turned it on and went for it because we were trying to also open for the event at the same time. But yeah, so we'll probably get him back on. I don't know if Miko knows this yet, but yeah. We'll get him back on.
He knows.
yeah, springing it on him.
As long as he has a co-pilot, like as long as Vince is on, I'm sure it'll be we're good.
Yeah, no problem. And then this weekend on Saturday in the Portland area, we have a little car show going up. So if you're in town, you can go check that out. I believe it's completely free to attend, which is pretty sick. But the boys will be out there with the track. And then next weekend, after this weekend, we have another round of SDC. Is it our last SDC round?
No,
We have two more.
So we're on. Yeah, this will be 5, and then 6 is the month after.
So we got 2 more rounds of that. We got 1 more round of IRCDF coming up, and then there's going to be. It sounds like Jake is going to both the cross games and to the Rev D party, which is pretty sick.
Wait, so what is he going somewhere different for Rev D party?
He's going to the hobby shop both times. Yeah, in the same month, twice in 1 month.
Dude, we're rooming together for Rev D RCO party, dude.
That's
gonna be
sick.
great.
That's
And then,
gonna be
dude,
awesome.
and Vincent too. It's like meeting of the minds. We're all like convening onto like
Coming back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Part 2.
So yeah, I mean, in terms of schedule, that's kind of it. Obviously, we have Worlds and we have the IRCDF finals as well. Those are both scheduled. I don't know the exact dates off the hand, but you can look that up.
Hold on, I got it. So, reference August 23rd, round 5 of SDC. The 6th is cross games, 6th through the 7th. The 13th of September is round 6, which is also the finals, I believe. Yeah. And then the 20th is IRCDF round 4. Also the Oregon Kite Festival. One of them. Sorry. Side hobby. And that's it. Then the next month after that, SDC Worlds, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Have you guys already made your reservations for where you're staying?
I believe we have a house. Yeah, we do have a house.
Oh, Jake is also putting up 88 Matsuri, December 5th, 6th, and 7th.
That is in Surrey, BC, if you're curious.
Dude, let me check my schedule. That's a maybe.
What date?
I gotta see
that was.
December 7th, 5, 6, and 7.
Yep.
First week.
Up in Canada, pretty cool track. I haven't been there yet, but that's where all the Spirit West guys drive at. So.
Oh yeah, I think one of the RG locals, Marcus, he was just up there like in the past couple of days. It was pretty cool to see,
Nice.
everybody kind of the cross pollination.
All right.
Oh, I got
Well-
it right. Check this out. Ooh, oh, sorry,
Oh.
Dr. H. I'll fix your name.
Oh,
nice.
Adam, can you switch your Google Meet feed to the YouTube version?
Oh, thanks. They're just seeing me, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, them. Ah, wow. I need more time. You go. I'll get it. I got it.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean, let's just get right into the episode. So Tommy, I met you when DJ and I think I had probably, met you in passing the first time I went to Tandem, but yeah, we've kind of more officially met this year with DJ. You're a local to Tandem RC. Just tell us about like how you got into RC drifting and kind of how it all started for you.
So I actually got into RC drift by mistake. I came out here for school and I had a lot of free time on my hands, and having been into RC back home in Indiana, I was in airplanes really big and then 10 scale buggy racing.
Sick.
So I kind of always had like a little knack for RC, and then I was like, I'm going to buy a plane. I'm going to get back into it because I kind of took like a hiatus. So I went over, I think the shop closed now. It's called Viper Hobbies out here. And I go in there and I'm looking for a plane, and there's like a Chevy S10 pickup truck, but it was like all stanced out, and I'm into cars too. And I go up there, what is this? And he was like, this is an RC drift car. Huh. And then he was like, yeah, go over to Tandem RC, and this is that's like the big thing around here. And I had never heard of it before, being from the Midwest. and this is coming up on 2 years in RC drift for me. But so I head over to Tandem, and this was maybe 2 weeks after Ron, the current owner, shout out, huge sponsor. He took over, and he's been kind of a huge help. And I went in there, and I was kind of hooked. I still have videos of me like a turn, spin out, a turn, spin out. It was rough to start for sure. And I'm in there and kind of looking at everything and pricing it out. And I ended up in a Red Cat RDS.
Nice.
And I used to think that was the best chassis in the world. I'd tell people,
was it because of the carbon fiber?
Yeah, exactly. This thing's got all the carbon. This thing's great. And I'll be honest with you, it did really well. Like the Red Cat leveled up my driving a good amount for sure. But again, it just comes into seat time. If I would have started in a YD2 or an RDX, like it's the same thing. It's just seat time. But kind of just became addicted. Was in there when I don't have school. I'm kind of in there at the track, just pounding laps. And when I first started, it was, I want to chase, just chase, chase, chase. And I was that annoying kid who wouldn't lead for anybody because I couldn't. And I just want to go try to follow you. That was kind of how that started.
So by the time you went to Tandem, Ron was already running the place?
Yes, like freshly after Ron taking it over.
Nice. I noticed that you seem to have a pretty good relationship with Ron, and that's cool because I can see where it comes from because you guys both kind of started there at the same time.
Yeah,
Ron, obviously not in drifting, but that was a new time for him, and then in walks Tommy.
Yep. Ron was, I believe, the 2020 Arizona Drift King. So he's been in the hobby for a long time, and then him taking it over, and he's always been helpful to me. And he is to anybody that goes into the track. Like if anyone comes in there, even with non-drift stuff, with crawler, whatever, he'll help them.
Yeah, we haven't had any because I think because we don't have RC in our name and because of our location, I would imagine Ron gets a lot of walk-ins that are like expecting just a typical hobby shop or something, right?
Yep. They come in and they're like, "Oh, I came in here for buggy tires, or I came in here for this." And it's unfortunately I can't help you, but we have drifting you could watch.
Have you had, because Phoenix has a pretty good off-road scene, have you had any urge to get back into that side of it?
I definitely have. When the DC-10 came out, a lot of their like buggy guys were coming out with the DC-10, and they were kind of like giving me that little, "Oh, come on out, like we'll help you, like you're helping us here." Like, of course, and I was like, I don't need to spend more money.
Like, come back.
I think for someone like you, it could be hard to like split up the time between two different disciplines, maybe.
Yep. I definitely think that would affect my driving.
So, I mean, you kind of made, if you're only coming up on 2 years, you've done quite well for yourself already, I would say. I mean, I've seen you winning multiple of the Arizona region, events, and usually on the podium.
Yeah, this year I've done okay. Last year was kind of like not like my first whole competition season, but kind of getting into it and
getting used to it.
Into the flow, and it was my first Worlds, and then got the chance to battle Rio, and then that kind of instilled the fire in me since then.
Nice. So you kind of took inspiration from the battle with Rio. What round did you battle Rio in? So
I didn't make the top 32 in qualifying, so I think that was the top 8 of like the second 32. Yeah, it was. I mean, he smoked me. I couldn't keep up. There's no way to.
Was it just straight up beat, like not wall hits or anything?
No, like I put probably at that time my best ever competition lead, but I couldn't keep up. Like,
yeah,
it's just the fact of the matter. I wasn't keeping up. Like, I could argue all you want. I wasn't keeping up. And kind of since then, it's been, all right, well, I'm going to spend the next year until Worlds, and I'm going to make sure that's not going to happen. At the very least, it's not going to be a speed thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the most frustrating thing, right? Is if you lose a battle just because of speed.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
had no
it's tough
chance.
to take. Yeah.
You had no
just never
chance.
had a shot. Yeah. I would say you guys are doing a pretty good job of being fast out there because I don't know, DJ, I'd say it's pretty hard to keep up in Phoenix sometimes.
Oh, I was gonna say he's giving me flashbacks because I as well, had
Yeah.
to face
Yeah,
Rio. and I was
DJ
like,
battled
"God
him
damn."
in the upper bracket.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
At that time, we didn't know. We were like, "What's going on here? Like, this is some like secret. Like he's cheating." But that's what I love about the hobby, and that's like what I always tell. Like, we finally got one of our Drift 187 and Tech 1 teammates, Mark. We finally got him back out to the track yesterday, and he probably hasn't driven in 6 months. And I tell him, all right, come on, give me your car. I'm going to change just a little bit. Let me mess with your tune. You're going to get right back on the same frequency as all of us. And of course, put him on the track, and I'm struggling to keep up. Like, I'm struggling down the straight. And I'm like, God, man. And then, of course, I start messing with my tune a little bit, and then it becomes a little bit easier and a little bit easier to keep up. And then that's what I love is you get that person. I want to see, oh, wow, is this guy fast? I'm going to go back to tuning, not, oh, this guy's fast, he's cheating or something. That's the wrong way to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you have to do to match that?
Exactly.
I find that a lot of times if someone is initially faster than you, usually if you just drive with them for a while, I find that I just kind of like figure out how to drive that fast at some point. It's not always the case where I can just, straight match anyone. Obviously, there's a limit to that, but a lot of the times if it's like a really close, it's like you can just kind of practice a little bit and speed up.
Yeah, I do get that. Like but in battles, you don't get that luxury.
No, yeah, absolutely.
That's the problem. You're coming out here and most of the time you don't know.
Turn that corner, and next thing you know, that dude's already like 2 car lengths ahead of you, and you're like no reaction time to it. And you're like, oh crap, he's already way down there.
Yep.
So you guys you guys share something in common that you're both members of Drift 187, or what's the proper name for that team?
I'd say Drift 187 is probably pretty
Yeah.
good.
So how does that come about? How'd you guys meet?
So I'll take over on this part because the first time I had seen Tommy drive was actually like when I was fully paying attention to it was against Rio, and you were on like in a blacked out Audi, weren't you?
Audi, yep, it's up here. Yep.
You put up one of the best battles that I'd seen against him, and yeah, there was like the inherent speed thing, but like the angle matching, like the aggression and everything. And I was talking to Austin. He's like, yeah, dude, he's like a year into it. I was like, fuck, I have competition for like being new, because it's like Chuck, me, you. I'm like, dude, these dudes are like coming out of nowhere, and they're like, and then obviously you can see this year. I'm like, this guy's absolutely insane. So for I think it was a little bit, yeah, it was Slide Lines last month, Surrey. So this was in February of this year. A bunch of the Arizona Tech 1 guys come out. So, Kalai, Austin, Tommy, and we're just driving. And for maybe 20, 30 laps. So something about Slide Lines that was, kind of unique for me is that it was the first track where I was like, I feel like I can put down a lap here anytime. Like I would go to that track, and like what Tommy was saying, like whenever I had free time, I would just go to Slide Line. So like I knew it, middle of the night, in the morning, upside down, sideways, whatever. And I'm like 30 laps into it, and there is a Tech 1 RX-7 absolutely destroying my door. And I'm like, dude, what the hell is going on here? And I look up, and it's Tommy, and I'm like, dude, this dude's insane. So I go and I'm talking to him, I'm seeing his tune, I'm like looking at his car, I'm like, this guy's kind of insane. And then I went up to Brett, and Brett is like hawk-eyed watching the track. I'm like, Brett, we gotta get this guy on 187. Like he's nice. And he's like, yeah, I know. He's like, just go run some more laps. I'm gonna do scouting. I'm like, Okay. So I go and like,
Imagine Brett's scouting session, dude.
so like he's like leaned up and he's like this. He's just like standing there watching, and I'm like, I'm paying attention to it because like I was talking to him about it, and then like I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go do what I've been doing.
Did you feel like you were defending your soul at that point?
Dude, I was defending it from this guy. He was like on me, and then I would like have to go wide or pull off track, and then he'd go ahead, and I'm like, okay, and then like it was like effortless, and this was just within like an hour or two of being on the track that I thought I was like, I know it better than anybody, and I was like, this guy's crazy. So I think about a week after that, we got Tommy and we got Austin on 187. So we kind of expanded our Arizona kind of reach, but I think he's proven exactly why, you know, he's a high level driver both in session and on, you know, comp day. So yeah, props to this guy.
That's sick.
I really do appreciate it from Adam and from all you guys, and even from Brett. Like, it was crazy to me, like, after Brett was like, yeah, I was sitting, you didn't even know you were driving with me, but that was me in other people's cars. I'm like, oh man, like, if I would have known that.
I mean, that's like a pretty rapid ascension, right? Because you, at that point, were already on Tech 1 as well.
Yeah, through Austin, again, as Adam mentioned, Austin. And like,
yeah,
Austin's a huge credit as to why I got good in the short span that I did. Because instead of it being like, oh, this guy's new, we're going to give him space. No. Austin was, I'm going to get into your door and I'm going to drive you around the track for you. And it was just, I was okay with it. I wasn't like, okay, every time he gets on my door, I'm going to try to shimmy away and I'm going to be scared of the pressure. Like, I just kind of embraced it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that kind of like, that might aggravate a couple people because I kind of picked up that trait too. Like the newer guys, I kind of want to get on their door because if you could drive with that big pressure, you can drive with somebody a car length behind you. Then that's nothing. You're like, where is this guy?
That is a big mountain for beginners to get over, is when they're finally comfortable just being in the lead.
Yep.
And it's good advice for anyone new. Like, if you have someone who you've observed at your track that is like obviously a good driver and they get behind you, there's a reason for it. They're doing that on purpose. They're not just trying to, like, it's
Exactly.
not just the circumstance of like, oh, they just pulled out on track. It's like, if they're behind you, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, like if we wanted to, we'll go around you. Like, it's not, we're gonna get on you. We want to help make you a better driver. That's the whole RC drift. You want to make people a better driver. You want to make the scene. Like, I want, when someone from Arizona who's not even necessarily like a top driver, just kind of they do it for fun. When they go somewhere, it'd be dope to, man, that guy from Arizona, like, he was like, I barely do this, but he was fast. Like, that's cool, or that would be cool to hear.
Yeah, definitely. So what like, we talked a lot about seat time already, but aside from seat time, is there anything that you do? Do you have like a routine for events and stuff? Is there anything that you focus on when it comes to a competition day?
I'm probably the wrong one to talk about that.
Not at all. That's
show
what we're
up.
asking.
Yeah. So really, I don't, like, majority of the time I'm like really meticulous. Like, throughout this SDC season, I was really meticulous. I'm not really going to touch the car. And then, like, I go home in the summer. So then I fly back for the comp and then come home. But other than that, like, I leave my car here. I don't touch it. I don't drive in between those comps. So, like, I come here and I just want it to be, like, as good as I left it. I don't want it to be like, oh, I changed it for home and this, that, and the other.
Yeah. Is there any driving that you can do at home?
So drifting, that's a huge.
Sick.
Anthony Mileski. Sorry if I butchered that, but yeah, great guy. Michigan City, Indiana. They have a lot of space over there, and that track and scene's growing really quick, especially from even the short time that I started till now. It's gotten way bigger, and there's a lot of drivers out there.
So are you live from the dorms right now?
No, I have an apartment. I've had my
sick.
same apartment. Yeah.
Cool. So you're flying back into Phoenix for comps.
Yes, I
That's
don't know
crazy.
if I'll do that next year, but this year to make sure for SDC,
Yeah,
I did it.
that's dedication. I appreciate that too, because is there a region in like back home that you could do?
There is, but it's kind of weird. So I'm here for like rounds 1 to
I
like
see.
3 or 4.
So it's split.
And then like I was back for school this past round and then the next one. So yeah, it's split.
Yeah. I could see that for sure. I would I mean personally I'd probably I would love to compete in Phoenix, right? Because there's just so much there's a lot of good talent out there.
We definitely push people, or not push people, but you learn fast. That's just kind of how it goes.
I think pushing people is a good term.
Yeah.
Like, you got
Just
to.
go out and push them around.
Yeah, dude, I saw you pushing somebody yesterday. Come on. To be frank.
Just push them around.
It's not,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. Like, if they were able to and capable, I would love for them to do that to me. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's the thing. I don't, and I wish they know that.
Yeah.
That like, it's not just me doing it to do it. Like, when you're able to do it, you're more than welcome to do it back.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's like sharing is caring, dude.
Exactly. It's not like a one-sided thing. Like, oh, I'm just picking on you. Like, I can't wait till we can get dope laps and push each other around like that.
Right.
That's fun.
Right. So what Adam, you've been in town for how long now?
About a month and a half.
So how's that transition been from Vegas into driving at Tandem?
So one thing I'll say is like I had very short notice between the time that I was leaving Vegas and coming to Arizona. So like I think I had got the information like June 4th that I was moving. Like I had my first day July 7th. So it's pretty rapid. And I don't have any family out here. I don't like I've never lived in Arizona. I don't really have any kind of support system out here. And just to be able to go somewhere where I can see like familiar faces and go hang out, drive toy cars, do whatever.
You had already gone down there to visit and stuff before, right?
Yeah. And like I've been like I've had a few people who I've talked to. Like I talked to Austin when he come out, obviously Tommy, Kalai, a bunch of the hard luck guys, Tyler Gutierrez. Like a lot of these guys I've like had some kind of interaction with, but it wasn't like they'd seen me a lot. They didn't know anything really about me. But it was amazing that like I moved, and within like a week I felt like a local. Like everybody was like buying me beers, and we were shooting the wood. We were just we'd go across the street, get pizza or whatever, and it wouldn't always be about RCD. And that's the thing that was really cool. It was like I came from a place where I was really supported. I had a great support system. Like I mean, my fiance is not with me. I'm living by myself. So it's been difficult, but obviously having a place like Tandem, having someone who's as passionate as Ron is, having a community as cool, diverse, welcoming as they are, it was amazing. So it's like I got the best welcome I could possibly have, and if anybody's trying to come out to Tandem, trust me, I think Ty said it pretty well. He's like it's a hidden gem. Like a lot of people don't really you don't think about it because you have your bigger tracks, you have your tracks that host cross games or what have you. And I think to a certain extent tracks like Tandem, people don't think about them all the time. And I'm like, dude, the level of driving here is insane. You're not going to get any better driving anywhere else. It is truly second to none. And I think that a lot of people like they don't really consider that, or they don't think about it, or whatever. And just as a judge watching it, it's like, dude, this is and to see how like new the scene is, and when Ron took it over, and guys like Tommy, and there are a bunch of newer guys at Tandem. It's incredible. So shout out Ron, shout out Tandem, shout out everybody out there. This is an incredible place to be.
Yeah,
the track is big now. Like that.
Yeah.
Were you guys there when he extended it? You came up right at
Yeah, I mean it was already decently sized. It's also now it's even bigger. It's actually like it's a really good sized track. I mean, so there's that. I mean, I might be biased, but I definitely put it in easily the top 5 of tracks that I know of. At least in the
I
state.
don't want to say like as big as Super G, but it's definitely
It's not small.
it's not much smaller if it is.
I want to catch a couple questions that I saw.
Hugh Mitch's. It's
Yeah.
just recent.
We assume this is Mitch. Yeah. Who judges Tandem's SDC rounds first?
So it started. Ron has been the staple. Jim, who owns 20 Clicks, shout out. Now spawn 20 Clicks Racing. And then we had Kevin, who was on the podcast. Or Kevin, I don't know, is it White? Kevin Wonderbread.
Yeah.
And then RC Oversteer Andrew, but he's in Utah a lot of the time. And so it's kind of switched. And I think, so let's see, it went Anthony England, who you guys don't know. He's kind of a newer guy.
I know Anthony.
Okay, yeah.
Like the blue and like flamey car or something.
Yeah. Adam was, I think Adam was the next.
Yeah.
And then this past one, Ty Gutierrez judged.
Nice. And then another question from Rolling Garage. Have you hit it big at any tables lately?
Nothing noteworthy. Nothing. I wonder who that is. Is it Mitch?
Mitch.
Is it Mitch?
Usually Mitch. It could also be Carl, or it could also be Ike. I don't think it's ever been Ryan.
Yeah, no luck recently.
Let's see.
I got to get out to NorCal though. That reminds me.
For sure you do.
That'll be a good trip.
I
But then, see, the problem is if I go to NorCal, then I got to come up to you guys.
I mean,
I don't see that as
Dude,
a
there's
bad
like-
thing.
There's 10 hours between them, man. They are not
Is there-
far.
In the car, 10 hours.
yeah.
Yeah.
That California is
I just
pretty
looked,
big.
it's like- so it's 5.5 to Super G, and then it's like 14 or something ridiculous to Rolling Garage.
Yeah. Yeah, the West Coast is it's large.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, let us know if you ever go to Rolling Garage. We'll head out there.
I mean,
That's
as far as driving goes, dude, Jonah,
Hey.
that guy, he drove up and down the West Coast.
he sure did. He drove all of it.
Dude, on his ACL, it's been very recently they had it surgically repaired. I'm like, dude, come on, your orthopedic surgeon's not happy.
Jonah is. I mean, obviously, I know who Jonah is, but I've never spent that much time around him until this weekend, and I can't imagine. I would hate the job that he now has to edit that video because he was filming for 2 days straight, like nonstop.
Yeah. I think like I'd like to spend whatever time, but shout out Jonah, because think about like all the videos that you guys get. Think about all like the B-roll that you can post or competition footage or anything.
Yep.
And this dude does this for free. He is passionate. You get all of this amazing high definition, incredibly edited, cinematically taken footage for free. And like, dude, at the very least, like, dude, go thank the guy. Like, you don't have to do whatever. Just like, give it like
Crazy.
yeah, dude, it's insane. So
just the biggest thing is like, at least if you're filming a competition, when you're editing a video, you kind of know, like, you know what you need to cut.
Mhm.
He has like literally probably, I don't know,
He has-
15 hours of footage.
Yeah, and then he
Mhm.
was like bombarded with a surprise Team Tandem event. Like
Yeah.
all of that. Like,
Oh,
by the
yeah.
way, we're gonna do a Team Tandem.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when the idea of the Team Tandem came out, and we were outside.
Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea.
It'd be fun.
Then we started like organizing it, and the rules changed every 5 minutes, and then we did
Yeah.
what we did. I think we'll probably switch it up a little bit next year and have it be more planned out for sure.
Dude, having Afro do the drivers meeting for that Team Tandem was
That's pretty funny.
very, very rough. It was very
I liked it.
raw.
I liked it, dude. It was raw. It was raw.
Well, he's just a very old school FD guy, so he's gonna have his ways. Carl says we need more inflatable mattresses next time.
You could have told me. I could have brought 2.
Next year, we're just gonna turn it into a bunkhouse during.
Yeah, dude.
When we get tired, we all just pass out like kindergarten nap time, dude.
This sounds great. I'll just be like hugging my car.
And a river cam. That'd be hilarious if we just attached the camera.
I don't even want to think of what river would be like at the track, dude. That's
Logan, I
terrible.
think you need to make like little river stickers to now hand out to people when
That'd
they,
be cool.
when they come over.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That river, dude.
Hey, Tommy, did you post any pictures to Discord? Did Logan
Oh,
ever have to ask you to?
No, I never asked him to. See, I'm not good at that part of it.
Are
You
you
can
part
make
of the
that
Discord?
happen.
River stickers. That'd be cool. Oh man, there were so many stickers that were given out at To Drift to Death. It was like
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, I love that. And I
Everybody-
get to like everybody has like their own little tag, and I think that's so cool. Like, I don't know, going to Japan and like everybody had their own like personalized little thing. I was like, dude, I want to do that. I want everybody to have it, and I want to put a pit board of just like all of my friends and everybody I meet,
That'd be
on
cool.
there. It's like, yeah, I think like Miko does that.
Yeah, Miko.
Like a
has
bunch.
Oh, on his. Okay.
Mhm.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Tommy, I
Speaking
just
of
DM'd you a
stickers.
link to our Discord. If you want to hop in there, if you can, and maybe add some photos of some cars, just in whatever channel you feel like, it's fine. We'll
So-
take a look at the rigs.
While he's doing that, hey, Adam, can you give us a rating of 1 to 10 on To Drift to Death?
7 billion.
7 billion.
Yeah, maybe 8. I think I was a little. I undershot a little, but in reality, you guys, it was. I know I'm speaking for a lot of people, and everybody had the same opinion. It was so much fun, and so I think Hector and I, we at least had last year, and we were like, okay, this was an amazing event to the extent that literally the weekend after we came out, we bought matching bodies because we wanted to have matching bodies for the next year's. So we were already committed. We were excited, but it was like, we'll see how it's different, and given it wasn't the same weekend as like a big event, like hopefully we'll have more people.
We
It
did
was-
still book it on the same weekend as FD Seattle, which actually there probably would have been 20 to 30 more people, I think, just from people
Dude.
going to FD Seattle, but it is what it is.
It was. I mean, dude, I don't know how you could fit more people in there
Yeah.
other than if you're throwing them in the
True.
back room.
Yeah.
But like on track, like it was difficult to fit as many people as there were there. But that's a good thing. That's a positive thing for me because it meant that other people weren't on the track, and you could just talk with people who you normally don't talk to.
Yeah, I think it made for a much more of a social event too. Like not everyone was stuck driving the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. So I mean, I know. I'm speaking for a lot of people. This was so much fun. We are so excited to come back next year.
Yeah,
And making this a yearly thing to pop out to Portland, I think it's only good for all of us. Like it was just a great time. So thank you guys for organizing that. I know that there were a lot of things that even someone who understands how much goes into an event like this that we didn't see, and Adam, like your coverage of the event was really nice. I know I was interviewed for it, but I no notes. I have no means of of improving it because somehow, some way, yeah, it was it was better. It was better than last year.
We need to clean up the raffle. Just like
Oh,
everything on
come
the.
on!
I mean, it was fine. It was functional.
I liked the raffle.
I feel
know
like
Hector
for
liked the
that being our
raffle.
second time
Yeah,
ever
you guys
doing a
did.
raffle, it was pretty good.
Yeah. Other than the fact that I got 5 sets of tires, but you know,
The biggest issue in the raffle was Cameron spilling my beer,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
I'm yeah.
and then
Um,
nobody brought me a new one either. That kind of bummed me out.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Logan,
One
did I
second.
do this right? I don't use Discord too much.
Oh, that works.
I kind of just
What you
grabbed
do?
a bunch of random pictures so I could probably explain what they are.
Yeah, we'll get into those in a little bit.
I just want to
Um,
say hi to everybody in chat other than Vittorio. We have a frenemy kind of situation going, so just wanted to clarify. Just
Dang.
everybody.
Uh-oh.
Dang, it's like that.
Who got
Vito?
gapped?
Yeah, exactly. Who did get gapped?
Let's see who's in here. Yeah, so next year for that is going to be weird. We're not sure what the plan is, but we were very fortunate this year that there was an empty unit in the building that we're in, so we could have a lot more room to pit people.
Mhm.
And there's no guarantee of that being the case next year, so yeah, we're trying to find the best solution to that issue, but as you can imagine, yeah, if we didn't have that space back there, it would be a little rough. Yeah, no dungeon track for sure, and we'd be a lot more crammed. But luckily, you know, we can always be outside, so that's kind of chill.
It was nice going outside just because you could get away from all the noise.
Yeah. I think if everyone just, you know, you don't need your full-sized mega pit space, you know, just tighten up a little bit, pack them in a little tighter. The weather was not bad.
No, not at all. Except
You
for
can see,
the one day
you can-
the air conditioning couldn't keep up very well. It was
yeah, I
fun.
don't know. I think someone had turned off some of the mini splits or for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, when it was full, it was a little warm. But, you know, it's been hotter. I've been in hotter drift tracks. You can see the Fent zombies if you go down the street to Plaid Pantry, the respawn point. Carl's pissed they wouldn't let him walk through the Taco Bell at 4 a.m. Yeah, let's check out Tommy's cars. What are you driving, Tommy? What's kind of your
So do you want to see now? Or do you want to? Those are all old pictures, and then I could just bring my chassis here after.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. But first, like, what's kind of like your general philosophy, like, as far as kind of weight balance and how you approach tuning your car?
I prefer as close or right around 70 or right at 1040 to 1080 on the rear axle. I like a heavy car. In that picture, I think that was when I was spinning the little Mervair to the moon. It has since ended up in multiple pieces.
Yikes.
So, yeah. Yep.
That is a large pinion gear on that thing.
It was bigger than the can of the motor. It was pretty funny.
That's crazy.
I'm running that same pinion now. I won't say exactly what it is, but it is north of 35. Which is that?
It's a shark.
Oh, that was like the first iteration of my shark. Like right when I got it, it was just a Hydra shark. Nothing really crazy. And then that kind of turned into, I think I was running 13.5 Agile or maybe Fledge at that time. I think that's a Fledge.
It's a Fledge.
Was the Shark your first chassis after the Red Cat?
No. So I went Red Cat, then I got an LTS that I immediately turned on LTS and knew basically a high battery comp car. I think that picture's on here somewhere. That's the GRK. That's the 5R. That was what I sold to get the Shark. That was a fun car.
Well, you sold a 5R to get a Shark.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Not straight up, no. But I'll be honest with you, it was probably the best thing I could have done because the GRK definitely, it did help level up my driving. But as soon as I got on the Shark, that was kind of when I was picking up that extra bit of speed.
Okay.
Careful, Vittorio's in the chat, so.
No, like the fives, they're beastly cars. Like they are like Trey drives a Tandem too. Like
yeah,
they can definitely hold their own against anything. Like they're no knock to them. I just feel for me the Shark is better suited.
fair.
That's my RD. Yeah, that was an RD2 that I put a DDSS on. That was kind of right before the GRK. RD2 DDSS just moved the plastic battery tray on the top. That kind of sums up how I go about stuff.
So you I'm trying to
there it
put
is.
this all on a timeline. You're
So
kind
it
of
went
kind of been going through cars a lot.
Well, it went
No?
Red Cat, then it went this right here.
Okay.
And then I got the RD2 as like a second car.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up trading the RD2 and some money for the GRK5.
Gotcha.
Ended up just driving the GRK5, sold the LTS Shark thing, like parted it out. Then went from the 5 to the Shark to, you guys are going to laugh. I basically went backwards.
Adam, I just realized that you're the only window or the only frame that doesn't have RGB lights.
So now,
Dang.
RR took the Shark trans off, just a plastic YD2 R trans. Razor deck. Technically, it's for an MC1. But yeah, DDSS, full Rev D front end. And then, yeah, just decent size Pinion. Nothing out of the ordinary.
So you like the rear configuration with it low in the rear?
Yes, and then this past comp, and I've been liking it, I actually moved the battery tray back up to the top deck here.
Mm.
But my car's so stiff that doesn't really do anything, as Adam pointed out to me, which I couldn't deny, but, you know.
Dude, so I'll do a little short interjection. This dude is like his car is stupid fast, having driven it, but simultaneously it has like some of the best exit speed I've ever seen in any car. And then he pulled off like the shell and he showed it was an RR, and like I just like stood there and like looked at it for a second. I was like, dude, you're getting this exit speed, this agility out of an RR. So yeah, dude, it rips. But having seen a lot of cars, it is a ripper. It is.
And then here,
crazy.
My last thing, I don't know if you can see the wheel weights, just stuff on the shock tower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how well that picks it up.
I can kind of see. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of see up in here. Maybe. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to get to 1100 rear, you got to do something.
I don't think I'm quite that heavy. I think I'm like 10, I think like in that neighborhood, 1040 to 1070, something like that. And then now I'm working on. I don't want to show the whole thing, but you guys might be able to figure out what this
Oh,
is.
jeez.
The back half of the car. That's all I'm going to show. I don't want to give too
That for Worlds?
Yeah.
Nice. So you like
You'll figure it out.
you like 70-30 heavy
High CG.
highish.
No, it doesn't. It
Not
was
quite.
how I was feeling that day.
Okay. Okay.
You like the DDSS.
DDSS the world.
You have a pretty low final drive. A
Again,
very low final drive.
that was back to earlier, like the pre-comp. I was at a 9.0 whatever during breaking in tires the whole 9 yards. Right before tech, I was like, I don't like this. Put this FDR setup on. Went and teched the car. Kind of qualified bad, and then I was like, I'll get it figured out in practice before battles, and then double zeroed, and then managed to go through the bottom bracket, and luckily got the win.
Nice. I'm so jealous of all the regions doing 2 brackets. I wish we could fill one.
I mean, I think it was like 14 people.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was just.
I
to,
see what you're saying.
It was to set it. Yeah,
I got you.
I was gonna say it. I wish if we could get more than 32, that'd be great.
That'd be so much fun. So what is it about the current chassis that you like over all the others that you've had?
I feel like the overall grip that it has, it's definitely not more stable. Like the GRK5 and 5R is by far the most stable platform out there. It is the most stable. It's also one of the heaviest. But I just feel like the nimbleness with the grip is really hard to find, and I mean that's like technically Razor isn't like a chassis, and same I guess Shark is a chassis, but it's a half and half car.
Yeah.
So I guess what's the best thing? I think the rear flex. That's probably the best. That's what makes the deck. Razor, I definitely think makes. If you were just gonna compare decks and weren't gonna change anything to a car, I definitely think Razor would probably be the best thing you could do.
Because it has like a more flexible section in the rear.
So, and I forget who was telling me this a while ago, but if you look at the Razor, it's probably hard to see, but wrong way. The rear is only connected from right here to this middle piece.
Yeah.
So the flex is all at the rear of the car, versus like on a regular Hydra deck, the flex is more like up towards the middle of the car. So it's more like the middle of the car is flexing. And that feeling of flex doesn't give you like the grip and the stability that I feel the way rearward flex does. Because then essentially your rear is what's flexing and can stay on the ground versus half the car is what's flexing.
I see what you're saying.
I got to do a full rebuild soon.
What's your electronic setup?
Full AccuVance, Yarvis Double X. What am I running? I don't even. 11.5, I think, with the torque rotor agile. Yeah, 11.5 agile. RSST Pro servo, and then GYD 550 gyro.
How was have you tried any of the Futaba servos?
I haven't. One, they're a little pricey.
Yeah.
Wait. RSST Pro is like 150.
Yeah, I mean the Futaba is like another $100 more than that, right?
Yeah, I think I
Depends.
saw for like 260 or 270, something crazy like that.
I'm just saying, it's like you're halfway there.
So
No,
were you on an
honestly.
RSST before the Pro?
Yes.
How's
Don't
that
notice-
transition been? Just
I didn't. Yeah.
it's working.
I mean, I think this might be better for sure. But I've also tuned this a little more in depth. I have a little more knowledge now, so it might not be apples to apples.
How do you if you're tuning, are you messing with your gyro a lot right now, or is that something you just
Yep.
kind of have set up?
That's kind of just what I have set up, and that's why I like the RSST versus like the CD701. I feel like with those and I don't have experience, but from talking to people who've ran them, you kind of have to tune that servo every time you go to a different track, or even like if the track changes, that servo kind of feels a little different. And I don't really want to do that. I just want to plop my car on the track and go drive.
Yeah. So when you get like a new servo or a new gyro, what's your kind of game plan? You just go to the track and just doing laps until it feels good, and make changes as you need.
Yeah, I mean, I have a pretty good baseline for like I could say I know AccuVance fairly well. I can help people figure out majority of things on AccuVance. Now, Hobbywing, Rev, B-Rev,
Yeah.
like I'll tell you, I could try to help you, but I'm not gonna say like, yeah, I'll probably be able to help. Like, those are a little foreign because all I've really known is AccuVance, solely because I've only really been on Futaba, and it's just the ease of S-Bus and all that.
Yeah. So do you just hit like 3-4 laps and pull over and make your changes and try it again? And
I mean, I could, like, if I pull on track, I could tell almost right away, like, oh, this is way too, like, tail slide speed's way high, or gyro's too loose.
There's a question in chat. Nick Slides is saying or asking normal or AVCS.
I prefer AVCS. I run my gyro probably lower than most, in the vicinity of like 30 to 40, somewhere around there, depending on like track or different stuff like that. And then Adam always makes fun of my tail slide speed.
yeah, me too. Don't worry. That's okay.
Because he's at like 1.
Yeah, I am at the minimum value, so it's
I'm
okay.
at the maximum value. It's okay. We're all
I'm not
different.
at the maximum, but I'm definitely on the happier side of 200.
Yeah.
What about your steering control gain?
I prefer that high as you could have it.
Yeah, same.
So at 100 or slightly less?
And that's another
It depends on your car.
Sure. Area where Adam is not in agreement.
No, dude. Yeah, so Jake got it right, dude. My car does not turn unless you give it throttle. It will not turn.
It depends on your car. Like I've seen as low as like I would say 60 to 100. That's like I definitely wouldn't tell you like start at 95. Like there's a good chance your car is gonna feel really weird.
James, this is RC Drift Chat, not freaking FPS Discord meetup.
How do we see the chat?
If you pull up the YouTube stream, you can pop it out.
I don't use enough.
Let's see.
Here's an interesting one. Cody Jarvis, have you ever had an issue where you have to reset the GYD 550 back to defaults? Changing tail slide speed from one end to the other produces no results. After resetting it, it goes back to normal for a while. That's interesting.
Are you sure that you're changing AVCS and you're on AVCS, or you're changing normal and you're on normal?
Good point. Very good point.
Because I've done that
exactly
before.
where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Because I've done it before. I was doing it for a while. Like, what do you mean? Like, I just added 40 to tail slide speed and the car feels almost tighter.
Yeah.
The only time that I've had to like intentionally default a GYD 550 is when I'm switching in between what is it called? SR mode. Like going in between SR mode and then back to normal. It like sometimes it puts my gyro in a weird state where it's like the gain is only at like 5 to 10. Yeah, it's weird, but
That sounds like Futaba problem.
yeah, it's totally
Futaba
Futaba
servo.
problem. No,
Futaba
that's
servo.
it's not the servo. It's the gyro. That's all in the gyro. Or at least,
I have heard like a decent amount of people like I've heard people bricking a 550 before. I haven't had anything like that, but like yeah, like 550 doesn't work like completely done, and I was like,
That's crazy. Didn't Judd have something like that?
yeah, and I've had one that's been dead on arrival too.
yeah. So there you
I'd
go.
have to knock on wood, man, because I've had pretty dang good luck with all my electronics. I've never had an
Me
issue.
too. I've had like 3 550s now, I think, and I haven't had an issue, like a single issue.
Mm-hmm.
I've reverse polarityed my rad twice, and it's fine. I just put a new cap on it.
Oh,
I mean, but it's supposed to do that. Like,
Yeah, it is supposed to do that, but not everybody's is fine after reverse polarity. Or like, I've never blown up a motor, but I also don't. I'm not a big booster. timing
AccuVances is
guy.
funny too, though, because it's like you can do that for 10 seconds. Outside of that, you're screwed.
Yeah.
if AccuVance needs quality control testing, they know who to call. I'll put it through its paces.
Let's see.
Actually, no. Raymond needs quality control testing.
Oh yeah.
Shout out
Oh, yeah.
Raymond. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, Vittorio. It's a skill issue, dude.
Yeah. That's probably pretty accurate. I mean, it's not like it's particularly easy to understand those things.
Somewhat of my IQ it is. That's why I stay away.
Damn. You're calling out DJ in the chat? That's
I am.
crazy.
I did. Yeah,
The
because I felt like it had to come from the chat. It wasn't right if I just if I hijacked the stream, which I'm doing right now.
Like, hey DJ.
Hey DJ, hey, do a kickflip.
I don't even 1 second.
Just a
I'll have it out.
reminder, do a kickflip requests are always open. Most of the time, DJ, we will make DJ do that.
I found it.
So your interest in the RC drifting was purely accidental. So
Yep.
Has that led to any interest in like full size drifting at all?
No.
Do you like watch FD or anything?
Yep. I've always really been it. Like I've always loved it, and I have
Oh, cool.
videos from like 2000, I think 16, at an air show in Wisconsin. Again for planes because I'm into real planes. And Von Gittin Jr. and Chelsea Denofa were there doing drift demos, and I was like, man, this is cool.
Sick.
And then yeah, that's what led me to get my. Originally, I was going to get a drift car, and then Jim from 20 Clicks talked me into getting an Altezza, right-hand drive Altezza. But it got here and it was way too clean to be drifted. So it's just kind of like a garage clean now.
So you have that.
Yep.
Oh, sick. I really I like those a lot. If I was gonna get a drift car, it'd probably be an Altezza.
Well, it's on Pilot Sport 4S's. So whoever did it came on Work Wheels and Pilot Sport 4S's. So whoever had it there obviously cared about it. But I got news: you aren't breaking those loose with the beams.
Dude, shout out the beams though. Yeah.
Should we check out some roast my rig action?
If you'd like. Do you want to be able to roast something, or do you want to just kind of go for what's there?
I don't know. Well, I mean, let's just see what the submissions are. If you pull up
Could
the
be like
Discord,
Hector.
if you pull up the Discord channel, Roast My Rig there, Tommy, you can.
On my phone.
Yeah, maybe. Or you can just look in the Google Meet too.
This
Of
is all
course.
foreign to me.
Of course, Josh comes in with something.
Yeah, I was gonna. Josh always be having heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, to hear that.
Yeah, that guy must spend a lot of time painting.
Yeah.
I want something like that. That's dope. Just like the orange.
Here we go. Boom.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Once again,
Actually,
And-
Josh, I might have to DM you about painting the body. That might be.
Isn't this Evo body isn't it really narrow too?
Yeah, and he did. I think I don't. He might. Hopefully, he's in here. He might not be though. He did like custom front over fenders or something. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Womp.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Altezas are 500 pounds lighter than IS 300s.
Yep.
Ah.
that's a lot.
So I think it's the Altezas are 50-50, and then like an IS is 53-47 or something like that.
This looks too clean.
Yeah, I was gonna. What are you gonna roast?
The fact
We only got him once. The rest have been impossible.
Never catch him lacking again. Yeah, he's. That's a big middle finger to all you guys.
it's like we even have tuck fitment.
Yeah, nobody's fitment's that clean.
I love the little
Trey,
extra.
I think
gurney
Trey would
flap
battle you
the
on that one.
spoiler.
Maybe everyone makes fun of me because my fitment's wet. Like that's all the Style Overall guys. They bake on me.
Yeah, that's crazy. A team called Style Overall harshes on you about your fitment.
It's all good love though.
So we got a submission from Miko. Miko
Oh.
on his workbench.
Let me see what I can hate on.
He's got some axons.
Too many holes in the pistons. I can't understand it, dude.
I
pistons.
I know about a roast that I can give him without even seeing it yet, but I know the front of that Rev D, not mine, but the other one, the main one that he drives, is all smashed in.
Oh, you're talking about body.
Yeah.
Axons.
Hey, shout out Axons for the blown. I refuse to change them. I built fresh TRS.
Okay. So not this one, but a
The
different one.
road.
No, that shell has a huge crack in the front.
Uh-oh.
That's why he wanted to drive mine, so he quit bashing his.
I thought it was the weight different. Well, no,
What
because
weight difference?
well, so he weighed both of his bodies.
We
while
did
were
weigh
there.
both of them. They're very close.
So it's like 8 grams, 5 to 8
Yeah.
grams, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I can
That's
respect Nico for is having a really, really pretty body, but also bashing the ever living hell out of it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Respect. That's real. Because dude, like my S13, I got like a scratch on the livery, and I'm like, how am I ever gonna live with this? And then Nico shows me his front end of this car, and it's literally split open. I'm like, oh man.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. You're going to get that on those big lips.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm in agreement though. If you're gonna have one, like
Yep, me
if you're not gonna drive it, then what the hell?
No shelf queens.
No.
Dude,
Shout out you,
okay.
Nico.
I need to figure out how to do get Joey's vector cam on RTMP streams, because his video streams are clean. Except I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if it would look the same if it was being streamed.
So that I had a problem with the GoPro. Like the stream quality is only 720p.
There's Josh.
And there's the man of the hour.
He woke up.
Yo.
All right, Josh, you got another one biased. It's unroastable. Sorry.
That way too clean.
Should have a just like a little section for Josh at SDC. It'll be like a showcase of all his bodies that he's done.
There's not enough room, dude.
And then
we
we
can't
could do
give
like
up that much space.
We could do like Mackie Works right next to him. Okay, what do we got? We got Mr. Rotek.
Is that top line?
It's Hector. Yeah, it's a top line.
Oh,
you can tell it's Hector. With the biggest splitter of all time.
Yeah, chop your shins off.
Shout out that deck.
Dude, this is the coolest sticker. Like, how fitting. And then DJ and Logan got Casita stickers.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
finally
dude,
got our Casita Boys stickers.
I'm mad I'm not the only one anymore.
Oh.
I'm like I've been putting that on my rear quarter, and it's like me, dude. I'm the Casita boy.
It's plural, dude. Get used to it.
Okay, what do we got?
Hector, you got to plug that thing in.
But it's
Bro.
agile, right?
holy can timing, Hector.
That tracks.
That's what it looks like to be an AccuVance driver. You instantly just turn your can timing up to
45.
40.
No, that's how it comes from the fact. What do you mean? Hector will tell you. What do you mean? That's not how it comes.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
This is how they ship them.
That's
to me.
stock. Exactly.
Yeah.
Drift PDX. Oh wait, what? This picture is cropped.
Front end is that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Actually, I was-
What front end?
yeah.
It's RD2, yeah. Or I mean RDX.
Oh,
RDX.
okay. Now I see the cross brace.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hate on something because I don't understand why D10 does it. On the side profile, Hector, what are those turnbuckles doing? What are they doing for you?
Yeah.
This the chassis
if you look-
stiffeners, I think.
Yeah, if you go rearward, like toward where the battery mount is, yeah, those. So D10 from Topline does that, and I didn't understand it.
It's like a two-piece.
I swear people just sit at their desk and have extra parts and they're just like, all right,
Hey,
what are
Yeah,
we going to do?
hey, I do
If there's
that.
anything you could accuse Hector of doing, I think that's like the worst thing.
Oh, I just got really confused. Like Hector's twin is in here, not his twin, the same chassis.
Okay, moving on.
Wait, shout out that body. Shout out the body.
Shout out the body.
Yeah.
Those things are boats, dude.
Oh, absolutely. I just threw on my GR yesterday because I was like, oh man, we only have like 2 months until Worlds. So I'm like, I should probably like practice on the body that I'm gonna compete with. And by God, it was so much easier. I'm like, wow, like I can throw it in zones and like not immediately hit the wall. It's crazy.
Shout out to the Drift to Death wheels. I don't even have a set of those yet.
Dude, I wonder what the Team Psycho liveries are going to be this year. Because these were last year's, I believe.
It's one of Chris's cases. Shout out to Chris.
Raw component.
Oh yeah, shout out the Hawaii boys for getting in a magazine. That was pretty cool.
Oh shit!
Are they in
Yeah.
the second issue?
They should.
No, they're in a like I think United like airline made like a
Oh.
video about him, and then it's in a magazine, and then Roy posted a picture of him holding the magazine, and then him in it. It's like, whoa, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Which brand R34 is that?
I couldn't tell you.
So, like Addiction or somebody needs to come out with like a really good scale R34 because it's really hard to find one. Like that's one of the nicer ones I've seen. Usually you can't even tell like it's an R34 from this angle. Or am I? Yeah, that's a 34, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam, you doing some littering in James's car?
Well, when it's 5:15 and I was like 2 minutes away from missing my flight, I kind of cut weight and I didn't bring the 5 sets of tires that I won. So I won tires, and then I did bring them. So
I love the fact that you won so many raffle prizes and that they were all tires. That's hilarious to me,
dude. But I won this though, dude. Look at this. This is amazing.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, I
actually is
won
sick.
one of those back at Drifting. I have one in my pit bag.
Dude, it's thick.
I am jealous of that.
I did want that 180. Oh, that's karma. Thanks.
Says Hector.
This is the guy who won the RDX, an addiction. Sorry, not an addiction body. The Shibata 180, the overdose body, and like God knows how much else. So I won AA batteries. What am I gonna do with AA batteries? I was so mad. I think I didn't leave with them. I gave them to somebody. I think I gave Cody the motor that I won. Yeah, I'm like, oh look, Vittorio's kind of come begging for it.
Oh, wasn't it? It was like a Reedy motor,
got
right?
some kind of.
Yeah,
We got to send you guys to a breakout room or something.
yeah, dude. I'm beefing with this guy.
We need to send him to like Disneyland together or something.
Yeah, dude.
Is this true? Is this true?
He's gaslighting you guys about me gaslighting him. Okay, there's 2 levels. There are levels to this.
There was a lot of adversarial raffle ticket buying.
I couldn't match Hector.
We were totally egging that on too. It was pretty funny.
Tell me this
Yeah.
doesn't look like Hector's chassis.
Yeah, with the top line, and then it's got the top line upper deck.
But like someone would buy like 30 tickets and then we'd go around and be like, oh, so and so they bought more tickets. You better get more. It worked really well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Marcos Horta. What batteries are the best bang for the buck? That'll be the crap. Hobby King.
Those aren't around anymore though, right?
I thought they still are. They're like the Lance will know. Jake used to run them. Jake, what is it?
I don't think you can get those anymore.
I bet you can. But other than that, the Redlines Genzace, like the 42s, 100s, I think they're like a $45 battery. You can't beat that.
They're priced well.
Oh, that's Cody. I'm like, I know that car. I'm like, wait.
Turnigy Rapid 3000.
The Racer's Edge ones have been really good too.
Oh my gosh, they went up in price. Turnigy Rapid 3000 milliamps. 140C, $13.33. And you can like stockpile them. And if you're in Portland, you can just pick them up locally because there's a warehouse here. Well, up
Damn,
there.
is this thing like $12.90? The Supra,
Josh.
the Supra, yeah.
3000 is like two laps. That's
What about the Supra?
No, it's 12. It says $12.90 fully loaded.
Oh,
But is that with body or without?
It's a
Fully loaded.
It says fully loaded.
That's crazy.
Oh,
I mean, it's not that
okay.
crazy, I guess.
1290 fully loaded.
I think mine is around there if I take all this stuff off.
Your MD is super light.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, 1280. Jeez.
Dude, I love how much rake you're running. I'm a rake lover, so this is it's kind of crazy. Yeah, front end high as hell. Rear end dumped. Perfect. Warms my heart.
It's the way to do it.
Yeah. If you're not like dragging on the ground sometimes, what are you doing?
Yeah, if you're able to drive over grass, then you've done something wrong.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I
I
can't
was
do
really
that.
close to trying to go home. I was really, really close.
Oh, I just realized that none of the pictures are going to the right place. What is this? This is a chopped overdose ball end. You shouldn't have to do that for your standard kit.
Well, Josh is a big. He's one of those, the guys I was talking about that sit at their desk and have extra parts. Josh is one of those guys for sure.
Dude, Christian, I'm surprised your canards lasted that long. Mine like got blown
real.
off the week I got the body.
I'm surprised. Yeah, on my D-style curl, I'm surprised it still has the wing end plates because those are barely held on there. Especially with Miko driving it.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, let me do some cleanup here.
You guys will recognize this car, the next one.
Snowdrift RC.
Yogi.
Yeah.
Yogi. He's been doing really good too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Yogi's been.
Did he get 1 or 2 podiums this year?
2, so 2, maybe 3. I know it's at least 2. I think he got second the past 2.
Nice.
So he's been really putting in the time and he's been killing it. And then
he was there most of the time we were there when we went.
Yeah.
He's an amazing driver, and so he said it like in the Discord. It's like I convinced him to go 3 gear. So I think hopefully it's going well, but the less scrubbing with squat, I'm like, I think it'll do him really well because like I've had this setup basically exactly with a DDSS and a 3 gear.
The world.
Yeah, 3 gear the world. It's goated. It's great. So yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to see how he's going to progress because he has like, he's progressed already like crazy, and then seeing him, every day like putting in the time, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, I mean you kind of could tell there's almost not like a standard Arizona setup, but a lot of the people kind of run same DDSS, similar.
Well, it kind of makes sense. Like, if everybody else is running it, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's really cool. Like Tommy, you said it perfectly. Like every other track has to a certain extent some kind of standard car.
Yeah.
Like a chassis. And dude, nobody runs anything the same over here. Austin's on a DC-10. You're on like an RX with a DDSS.
You don't even know how to explain my car. No one
Dude,
does.
It's like transmission front end. That's how I do it.
Well, yes, and I get, but it's not even. It's so hodgepodge.
Dude, I get it, man. Did you see my car last?
Like my car looks like a bird's nest. I'm looking at all these like perfectly wired cars. Like I'm seeing Miko's car, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah. Don't. That's a losing battle. Do not compare to Miko. His stuff is.
Yeah.
What front steering knuckles do you guys recommend with decent adjustability?
What front end do you have? That's a big kicker.
Oh,
Shout out to
look.
Vittorio,
Hey,
though.
Vittorio, check that out.
Appreciate you.
Now, I gotta
With the
ask,
donation.
though, is this in response because Dr. H donated to...
He's
No,
just
we're going
one-upping
band. Are we going
Adam.
band for band? Are we going band for band?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
this?
I will say, just matching is kind of like expected.
That's the standard, Adam.
Yeah.
It's well appreciated, though, so thank you.
If you really want to show them, you double it.
Okay, so I do have kind of a thought on this, though, because, like, RevD, you'll see RevD make a part, right? And it kind of has, like, limited adjustability. Like, the spots that they give you are spots that work, right? And then, like, you'll have the other companies that give you a lot of adjustability. So, like, RCO and G-Buster knuckles, or the new Rhino knuckles that have just appeared that literally do the same exact thing. So, trail adjustment. So, do the Shark ones also do KPI?
I'm pretty sure the new ones do.
Yeah.
The new
Yeah.
Rhino ones, I don't know if the Shark.
Well, I meant Rhino, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rhino Shark, that's kind of what everyone calls it now.
But it's like, I kind of like the idea of just making a part that just works and you don't have to put too much thought into it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was why I asked what front end they're running,
Mm-hmm.
because depending on that, which RevD knuckle. I
Right,
really
right.
like the SGs. Like, again, no adjustability. They just work. They work really well. You can get, like, I really want to try, like, that would be cool to try G-Busters from RCO or something like that. But then you run into, you have so much adjustability. You're going to be splitting hairs. Oh, I could get a little better here. And then you sacrifice, and you're going to end up in probably the same spot as the RevD knuckle.
Well, and like also, the tunability becomes redundant for some things, right? Because if you add
Yeah.
trail, it's almost like you're adding caster too.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. H and I have had that sentiment of like, there's a point where like you don't need more things to adjust. You're better off just focusing on getting practice with what you have.
So I think it's a little funny, Tommy. You actually hit it on it perfectly. Adam, could you go back to seeing the front end of Yogi's car?
The very first one.
Yeah. Just anything with the front end.
Okay.
He's on all plastic still.
Boom.
We got him on. So Ty and I got him on SG knuckles. Like,
Oh, is
2
he on
weeks ago.
SG? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I was gonna say SG knuckles with the DDSS. For what they just tend to work really well.
Yeah.
They don't have any adjustability if that's really what you're looking for. But if you run DDSS, I'd say you can't go wrong with the SGs.
And they're skinny too. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to run in to worry about interference from the link.
Yeah, versus like if they're running a GOM or something like that, I don't really know. Like, Overdose, I think, makes like 15 different knuckles.
Not to mention expensive. Although the ES, I believe it's the ES knuckles that you're supposed to get now. And basically, they're super low profile. They fit the bill. They do.
I think I saw those. They're like the really light ones, and then they have like full adjustable, almost like G-Buster style, right?
No
No?
adjustability. They're more like the SGs than anything else.
Oh, the
No.
ES.
The ES.
I'm saying they make another one that's like full adjustable, right?
Yeah, the V2s.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're crazy. Shibata also makes a really good lightweight, low profile. The
The
Y.
the Ys.
Yeah, I forgot the Shibata knuckles are good on a lot of cars too.
There's also a point in time where they were selling for like $40, and then everyone figured it out, and then they went up to like 60. Oh, Dow.
Oh,
Natasha
man.
livery negative. I'm just funny. Exceed A80 illegal. Not allowed.
So does that body fit kind of weird or not really?
It probably does. I wouldn't be surprised of it. Dow, tell us.
Because nobody, again, like the new Addiction A80, as cool as it looks, 196 front and back isn't going to fit my car.
Like too wide or too narrow?
Way too narrow. My front, like, I have my RX-7 now is 200 and 200, and it fits it fairly well.
It seems like it's a pretty common thing for people to be closer to 200 these days, but there's still so many bodies out there that are not that wide.
Well, and then like my biggest gripe is the Pandora, the new, it's like 997 wide body is so clean. I want to run it so bad, but it's like 198 front and then 225 rear.
Yeah.
And I'm not even over exaggerating. It's somewhere in
like
that
the
ballpark.
other 911 that Lance has.
Yeah, the RWB.
Yeah.
Is it the older one?
Yeah.
So that one I think is 196 front and then like 215 rear.
He would probably agree.
They look so good though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could look at these. I can't paint worth anything, so I could look at well done bodies forever.
So I do want to throw it out there that like Roast My Rig, as much as I'd love to get through everything, which this week we did, it's hard to get through something when we're focused on something else, right? So it's a potential to be featured here, right? So if I missed yours, I'm sorry. Just keep on posting. It'll happen one day or another.
Post it again.
Yes, post it again. Post your updates. We'd like to see it. There's also a new Roast My Crawler thing, so you guys can like post in there, and maybe we'll try to get like Harley back on, or Josh, or
Vittorio would do a crawler episode.
Ooh, Vittorio would do a crawling episode, huh? Oh, hoot. So there's this in the car world, the car audio more specifically, there's Brent Levitt. He's a Rockford Fosgate guy. He has a crawler with like a full-on setup, like Rockford, like mini 1/10 crawler. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so Tommy, what's your next, like, if you were to move to a different hobby, or like interest in a different hobby to go big, what would it be next?
To go,
Like,
I mean,
to go like full in.
I don't think he wants to. He's
Doesn't
too
want
addicted to drifting.
I was gonna say, like, I'm honestly I haven't really done enough. Like, in my opinion, I haven't really done enough or done anywhere near what I want to in RC drift to be able to say, like, yeah, he's done. Like, no, I haven't done anything. I don't have like that respect earned yet. That's just the fact of the matter.
What are your goals in RC drifting?
Mm-hmm.
Just take it as far as I can. That's whether in
What,
like
what does
that's
that look like? If you got there.
Doing as well as I can, like at Worlds, and then hopefully taking it to where I could travel. That would be like the end goal, is being able to travel because of RC drift.
So
I think a lot of us have a similar goal.
Where do you want to go? Like specifically, do you want to go to like TDC, or do you want to go to RCDC?
RCDC.
Okay.
RCDC for that would be. I mean, there's so many good ones like TDC. Like they're all top quality drivers. like going to do the like I don't have a GRK anymore, but going to do like the Shibata Cup, or I forget exactly what it's called, but like that'd be really cool too. We'll see where it takes me. I guess that's all.
Just keep driving.
Yeah, just keep driving. Just keep driving.
Do you have any plans for travel outside of anywhere other than like Worlds this year?
No, not anywhere like specific that, hey, I have this trip set to go. Like I would love to go to RCDC or whatever, but I don't like have a plan, or I really don't think it'd be worth me pushing to go for there.
It's a little tricky, I imagine, with like your school schedule and stuff.
It is, but if I'm going to Japan to compete with the best drivers in the world, I could miss a day or two of class.
Yeah. How much longer do you have in school?
So like a year and a half. So
That's not bad.
Sometime next year.
And what do you? I've asked you this before, but what are you doing at school? What do you
Business
what's your
law.
major? Business law.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So, are you thinking about like continuing your education, or?
Yes. Yes. I mean, like, again, you say like the dream. Well, the dream is I don't have to work and I get
Right.
paid and just go around RC.
If RC drifting can sort
But you have
itself
to be
out before
realistic.
then.
You have to be realistic. So
Yeah.
probably go to law school, become a lawyer, and then hopefully then I can have the time and the money to enjoy RC drift, and I can make those Japan trips and trips like that.
The idea of a lawyer that does RC drifting is pretty funny. I'm sure they exist already.
Yeah,
But
dude,
that is
Ray.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold up.
Yeah, Ray. Is Ray like a paralegal, or is he like full blown in I don't know. I don't
If he's
remember.
a lawyer, he would be so pissed at you for asking that.
Yeah, for sure.
Is he a nurse or a doctor? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
know. I
know.
can't tell. I'd be pissed.
Are you a nurse, Adam, or?
Yeah, no, actually, I'm an ER tech, so like
Oh, I
I
got
change
you.
the beds. That's about it. Yeah, sorry,
X-ray
guys.
technician.
Yeah, I just go by Dr. H. You know, it's just like cool.
The Dr. H.
Oh,
doc,
hey,
dude.
speaking of Dr. H, I didn't know which Instagram to post for you.
Oh well, thank you because this is a perfect segue.
We had a 2-hour-long conversation about what he should change.
Yeah, because so you know it's funny, immediately. So I'll kind of start with the end before. So I went to Bubble Milk on Tuesday. So that's David Wessel from Team Bubble Milk. His so the battleground. So like he has like a outdoor track, kind of indoor outdoor. It's like in a building.
It's like a little shop, like on his
Yeah, yeah. So and then you will not believe who showed up there, Mr. RC Drift Doc. Yeah. And then I told him, and then we were just laughing about it. So I had been wanting to make my Instagram like RC Drift specific, and then I'll have my own personal account later, whatever. And then I was like, okay, guys, I was workshopping names. And then every single person said, hey, man, you should change it to like RC Drift Doc. That sounds pretty good. Like RC Drift Doc. I'm like, dude, Adriano from Bubble Milk has already been that for forever. Like he already has it. I cannot, like, I'm not, I cannot have it. So yeah, I've since pivoted to Dr. H. Drift. Yeah. It's it has its detractors. There are certain people who don't like it. Yeah, like James prefers the Dr. H with just Dr. Dr. So, yeah, but new Insta handle. It's the same Instagram. It's just
Doctor Drift.
Yeah, Doctor.
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 I want to point out to James that if he did do it that way, it'd be Dur Drift.
Yeah, we did all this.
Okay.
We did all that.
okay.
Yeah.
We made all the noises, and
It should
yeah.
be DOCTAH.
Oh,
Doctor.
Doctor Drift.
Doctor. If I were in like East Coast. If I were one of them Jersey boys, I probably would have been docked it.
You have to be careful. You don't want to become too closely associated with Jared Deanda saying doctor all the time.
Hold on, I want to put this in to the thing really quickly. How do you
What happened there?
Did he snap the drive?
Oh my god!
Oh wow.
Are these the RC art ones? Or the top line ones? Because I know that those are pretty prone to snap. Or at least according to Jake. I have yet to do this with any of my rear-wheel drive cars.
I like how a couple of the other pictures I think are taken underneath like a
Picture
either
of
like
a
a
picture.
microscope.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but yeah, a picture, but it looks like a microscope or something.
Look at those
It had to have
pixels.
vibrated itself apart. That's the only thing. It couldn't have been from too much grip.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
Wait, what?
No,
That's
that's
great.
not a picture of a picture. That's like a.
Yeah, it's like a microscope deal.
It's so legit.
Shout out to Keans.
Is this like is this the Keans that became Accuvance?
Yeah,
Keans
dude,
is like a massive electronics corporation in Japan, and they own Accuvance. Accuvance is just like it's like a toy mess around deal for them.
What's
hobby grade Logan. Come on,
What's
Or
the
if
new
he's getting
product
there,
name again?
A's Lab.
Yeah, that's right. A's Lab. I wonder what
I'd be curious to hear more about how Accuvance came to be, but yeah, I mean Keans is like one of the largest corporations in the world.
They used to have an ESC that was like solely based off of a ceramic heat dissipation. So that one, the
Electrum,
yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing. Oh, did you see Fury Tech has like a built-in fan like in their slide ESCs now?
I didn't see that. So they must not have liked the way the first batch came out because they got rid of the crackberry trackball and they added a fan.
Did they get rid of the ball?
Yeah,
The ball is the favorite part. Like
they have a button.
BlackBerry days.
With the
They have a
menu
button
on the
now.
side.
Huh. Okay.
I wonder how much one of those microscopes is. It's got to be crazy.
Crackberry. Hey, yeah, Vittorio Harley works.
There you go.
Josh crawler stream. Let's think about that. Okami Bushi.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, the Chris Emerson Vittorio crawling podcast would be very fun to watch.
Jake can have my spot on that one. I'm not much of a crawler.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I think I might yeet myself out of that one too.
Just do
Oh,
like
we could
Lance
absolutely include Jay. Come on.
and Lance, Jake, Vittorio, and
So maybe we'll just do like an one of his overtake streams or something. Whatever he calls them. Where he has a guest on.
the takeover.
Yeah, that. I have a tiny crawler now. I don't have. Yeah, it's a 1/24th scale thing.
1/24 scale stuff is too expensive. Like the drift cars are the same price as a 10 scale, and I can't bring myself to do it.
Oh, I hate it. Like I've had multiple iterations in my cart, and I'm like, I can't just justify it at all.
Yeah, like I don't want to spend $700 on a car that could fit in the palm of my hand. Like that, it's just hard to judge. It's smaller than the actual money that would be sitting in your hand.
It's all volume based now.
At the same time, I can think of plenty of different situations where it would have been cool to have something that small. I just
What
don't
makes
wanna
me
pay for
laugh
it.
is like everyone. You see all these people like people think, oh, 24 scale drift car, I can make a little track like on my table or something. But those things are just as fast as full size cars. Like it's actually not. It doesn't really work on a tiny table at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Like when Judd had his out on our big track at the old place, like we were just driving together like normal, to the point where you can't even see his car.
I don't like 1/24th or 1/18th scale. Yeah.
Victoria will tell you 4th scale or bust.
4th scale.
I want to
Fourth
see
scale.
what scale is the tracks, the huge like sandrail?
Those are like 5th scale, right?
Ron
Or
has one.
isn't that 5th
Yeah.
scale?
I have no clue. All I know is it's bigger than my hands in the screen.
How big is what scale is the? Have you guys seen the RC Drift Talk Challenger?
Oh,
Drift
the
car?
RC Drift Talk one. Yeah.
I think it's pretty
I
huge.
think that's either a 5th or 1/6.
That seems dangerous though.
It's gas powered.
So one of the newer locals at
Yeah.
Tandem.
The grave digger thing.
Yeah, it's like a monster truck. It was terrifying because you have to imagine like this car is like, up to my hip. If I get hit with it, it's not like ow, like this hurt my ankle. It's like I'm dead. My pelvis is shattered.
Oh, it's one of those like huge like monster truck deals.
Massive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Huge.
like the Kevin Talbot guy has one of those.
Oh,
And
the
it's
huge
like,
challenge.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, gas powered. It shakes the ground when it travels.
Primal RC at its finest.
Yep, Primal. That's the brand. Primal RC. Oh, nerd.
I might as well put the plug in right now. If you are interested in being on the show, there are plenty of spots open right now until October. So if you want to talk, if you want to just chill, hang out with us, give us a holler. Message Logan, me, DJ, wherever. Or get in contact with either of these guys. I'm sure that they know how to get to us one way or another.
You should yell at
Find
them.
us.
It's like
It
really
can't
loud.
be that hard to find. The whole comp scene, like, do you Tommy, I'm asking you, do you think your success is more to do with your driving or just your ability to like stay calm?
I would argue it's more driving, just because like when I'm at Tandem, a lot of the times there's nobody there for hours.
Yeah.
Like I'm there for 4
You
hours
show up when
by
he
myself.
opens. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there for 4 hours by myself, then everybody comes there. So it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like the more repetition you have and the more amount of times you find yourself leading and you're pushing the limit by yourself, you're the only one on track. The more times you do that, the more confident you're going to be in qualifying. And then when people get there, the more times you're comfortable with people on your door, the more comfortable you are with chasing someone really close. That helps in battles. So I think it's more driving.
When you're at the track by yourself just doing hot laps, are you pretty strict with yourself as far as being within the lines and hitting the zones and everything?
I try to be. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to start throwing stuff if I hit a wall or
No,
anything.
yeah.
I'll
But,
laugh.
like, yeah, you're not like, because I find a lot of the time for myself, especially like at a Matt Story like we had last weekend, if there's like a line that I feels a little better because there's a little more room off the track or something, I'll just do it, ignore kind of whatever the tape is. But yeah, I kind of feel like if you're always in that mindset of like, I absolutely cannot go 2 tires over this line, that's not allowed, it could help.
Yeah, that's if you tell yourself, oh, if I touch this guy in front of me at all, like I'm done. I got
It's
to
over.
like that's what I started doing with myself is, if I touch this guy at all, I got to pull off.
Yeah.
Then you treat it. Or if I'm leading and I hit a wall, I got to pull off. It doesn't
So
matter.
just kind of always being in the mental space of like, I'm doing comp driving right now.
Yeah, and that's what's so funny is I came in here and Ron was telling, well, can you see yourself getting into the comp? No. I'm never comping. No, just give me my red cat. I'm just gonna, this will be my hobby.
How long did that take?
2 months, 3 months. Then I had a full option red cat. And
you were ready to go comping.
Yeah, of course.
How do you we've talked about a lot on this, the fact that our sport is like a judge sport. How do you approach kind of dealing with when a call doesn't go your way, or if you're unhappy with the way somebody was driving?
My biggest thing, don't make it close enough to where it's in the judge's hands. Don't make a mistake and then count on that the judges are going to view your mistake as equivalent to the other guy. And even like if a call doesn't go your way, like, yeah, you're pissed in the moment, but I'm not gonna, like, if there's not something that like, I know he did this here, then I'm not gonna, it's not like, contest, I'm sure he did something. Now, I mess with Yogi all the time, who sent his car, that if I get ruled against, I'll find something to contest against Yogi. But for the most part, like it's just try not to make it, or try not to put it in the judge's hands.
Yeah,
that's I guess the better way to say it.
Yeah,
try not to put it into the judge's hands. Don't rely on them that, hey, it was close, but they should have saw this. Like throw down a really good lead, then throw down a really good chase. And if you get beat doing that, that's how that Rio beat me. Like I threw down about as good a lead as I could, about as good a chase. Got beat. There's nothing you could do. Yeah.
I like that. Like, I think if you have the approach of, if something happens to where, I think it's a little bit different when runs are close because they're both really good. But if they're close because both drivers made mistakes here and there, then there's really no room to be upset with the result, because you could have avoided that if you just didn't make that mistake, right?
Yeah. It's hard to say like, my mistake and his mistake were equal. But you don't make that mistake, and then you don't complain to the judges, and then the judges don't get discouraged because people are coming to them, and then like big pages in posts get made.
You guys have any kind of like CCTV set up or at all?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, Ron and them, they have like 8 cameras or something throughout the track.
Nice.
What
was your? Go ahead.
How long does it take for like a dispute or like for judges to review that and then make a final decision?
It could take 10-15 minutes at times, especially in like the later battles and stuff like that. Like sometimes and granted, I'm not up there. Adam might be able to.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it could take a decent amount of time reviewing the footage.
Mm-hmm.
What was your have you judged much before, Adam, or was that kind of your first big like SDC judging thing?
So I did SDC, I want to say round 4 in Vegas. That was my first time judging, and it's eye-opening in terms of what a judge is actually looking at. Like when I'm looking at a qualifying run, I'm looking at the whole run, and then we confer, and then we make our decisions and average our scores. But like for competition, like for battles, I'm looking at 3 zones. Like I'm looking at the 3 zones I'm closest to, and then so for like I was like zones 3 and 4 and 5, and Raymond was like a 1 and 2, and Jalen was like 6 and 7. So we all had our zones, and then we would come and confer, and we'd talk about it. We'd see what happens, because we didn't have a CCTV. We just kind of had to rely on.
Doing it without replay is really hard.
It is. It's so difficult because and I mean nothing by this, but like somebody would come up to me and ask like, "Hey, what did I do like in my battle?" And I'm like, "Do you have film?" And I'm not trying to be like dismissive. I'm just like, "Hey, I swear to you, I don't remember." And I can remember a lot of like really small details.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
We
But
had
it's like if you have the
when we were doing Tandem Tuesday, we would have a lot of moments like that where you're like, I remember for sure in the run I saw you hit this car. But then after the fact, it's like I don't remember exactly where it was. And sometimes I was remembering wrong. It was the other way around or something. It's like something happened, but I was like so focused on the next lap that I forgot exactly what happened in the lap before. It's like it's impossible without replay.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering like if you can test somewhere that doesn't have cameras, it's kind of like, can you go back and look at remember what you saw, but like remember something differently?
Go back into
like,
your brain and check your memory.
Yeah, it's just difficult.
Yeah.
So so Project Flow RC. So we have somebody who is recording, but obviously like they're not. So like what Ron has and what Super G has is a top down view, and that's like the be all end all. Like even when we're sitting there, so if I see anything weird or anything, I'll put a time down. Like I'll just remember it and I'll be like, "Hey Ron, can we look at like this time so that we can kind of confer?" Because you can see so much more. It is like the objective view top down, because
there's so many examples. Like Super G has even posted examples of like, okay, judge this action clip from this camera angle and tell us what you think happened. And everybody, like, the obvious thing that happened is that the chase car hit the lead car, and then they show it again from a different angle, and the chase car wasn't anywhere near the lead car. The lead car hit the wall, and you couldn't even tell in the video. It's like having one guy recording on one side of the track, it's not really helpful. It's good for like a right in front of them, right? But really the top down view is what you need. And it's also important, like if you are going to go to spectator clips, is that person sitting there and recording the whole time, or are they just recording for their buddies? Because if it's just for their friends, then that's not really fair to use that footage. It's not fair to other people if they're not being recorded as well.
At the same time, though, like if that's your only way to like combat or to dispute, like if you don't have any other method and your track allows that, then make sure that you always have a buddy recording.
Yeah. I mean, if it's something that's talked about, if you are a track that doesn't have the setup, like if you talk about it in the driver's meeting, I think it's fair to be like, yo, if you guys want to be able to contest stuff and show us replays, then you're responsible for footage. But even then, it's kind of messy.
Yeah, Midnight Menu brought it up. That's why, like, if there is a CCTV setup, that like no outside footage is considered. All right, you guys. It's hilarious because it's still so early. But
we started early.
That caught me off
guard. Is it a school night, Tommy?
No, school doesn't start for a little bit.
All right.
Oh, do you start like early September?
Gotta go to varsity tavern.
No, I start in like a week.
Whoa!
It's almost like a week to the day. Yeah,
that's crazy. Like Oregon schools would start like at like the last week of September.
Oh, geez, that sounds horrible. How late do they stay in school?
Early June.
Okay.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think they want to have kids in school in June in Arizona.
Probably not.
Yeah. Like,
I'm out of here in May.
Yeah, because it's balls hot, dude. It's crazy.
You'll have like a whole bus full of freaking people dropping dead. Are you at Vittoria? You at Lime Rock this weekend?
And we wait.
As we wait. Yeah.
Nice.
Vittorio, check your messages and Facebook. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just to wrap it up, thanks for coming on the show, Tommy, and of course, Dr. H. We always love having you. Let's get a shout out section going. You guys got any shout outs?
It's all you.
Adam, you're good.
No, I'll wait for you.
Adam's got shout outs, dude. Adam's got a lot of shout outs.
I mean, obviously, shout out my sponsors, Rolling Garage, RCO. Shout out all my boys and at Rolling Garage everywhere. So, yeah, shout out Vittorio, my #1 hater. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing what we have as a community. So just like shout out Ron for creating a really good environment at Tandem. Shout out all my Vegas boys. I know they're doing the last Matsuri at R3 tomorrow. So if you can make it out there, shout out my boys at GGT. Like, you know, it obviously all the guys here, your Style Overall guys, your Team Tandem guys, 20 Clicks, Jim, you know, everybody. So, you know, thanks everyone.
Yeah, Adam kind of took a bunch, but obviously shout out Ron. Thanks for all your support. Shout out Austin. Shout out Kalai. Shout out Brenna. All the Style Overall guys. Hard Luck guys that even if we don't see them that much. I'm trying to think who else. Shout out Will and Cam for all the dope bodies. Shout out the Vegas boys. Shout out Brett. Shout out Jim and 20 Clicks and Rolling Rack Boutique and Gearhead Garage, and thanks to them. Who else we got? I'm sure if I'm forgetting, shout out Yogi and Greg. I'm sure I'm forgetting people, but and then the one last thing is if you guys could, if you do post something, use the hashtag Sideways for Survivors. That's through 20 Clicks. It's suicide prevention, but looking to build awareness through RC Drift and the 20 Clicks Pro Spec Drift car that you'll be seeing soon out there.
So
Sick.
hashtag Sideways for Survivors.
For Survivors. Yep.
So, for Survivors. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, guys. Well, you guys hang out, right? Because that's our normal MO. We'll do our little roundup thing. And the rest of you in chat, watching, we'll be back next week doing something. I don't know quite yet, but we'll figure it out. Again, if you want to be on the show, just hit us up. We've got some stuff. We've got some roast my rigs, all that fun stuff. And yeah, next Oregon round is next week, the 23rd. So if you're here in Oregon, stop by. We'll have some fun.
And go to the car show this weekend too.
Yeah,
It's free.
And
That's the convention.
you can probably get yourself a haircut there too.
You can probably get your haircut there too. It's a cross. It's a hair/car show, which is something.
Yeah. All right, you guys. I'm pressing the button. Have a good week.
Night, everyone.
We'll see you next time. Later.
See you guys.
Yeah, just hang out for a minute.